Hi, this is Bill Doyle.
And I'm Sandra Hammond.
And welcome to our My Marketing Mentor video eZine, which is a really interesting, different take. So we're trying something a little bit different this week where we're doing a video article rather than the traditional written article that we normally do.
We wanted to try something different. So this week we're taking our faces and our voices and bringing them straight to your computer.
And what we're going to give you today is share something that's been very popular lately, which is our 6 favourite marketing strategies that we use to help boost instant income ideas and build your contact database, which is one of the most fundamental, basic, important things that you should start to master in your marketing.
But the most important thing, Bill, we're doing it without burning a hole in your pocket.
And before you leave today, I promise you at the end of this article, this video article, in the short time that we've got, which is probably under 15 minutes, I'm going to give you a link to somewhere where you can extend these strategies and get even more information about what we're about to talk about today.
Fantastic. So here's what we're going to teach you. 6 low-cost, no-cost marketing strategies that are going to have to boost your business right now.
Absolutely. And it's interesting, Sandra, because we get a lot of questions from our readers, and thank you very much for subscribing, by the way. This is all about you. This is your newsletter, and that's why we're trying something different. So if you want to comment about the video today and tell us your thoughts, great.
Drop us an email.
Drop us an email. We're bombarded with around 2,000 impressions, or what we call interruptions, per day. And these include everything from a bus ad to television to radio to what you're watching right now. And we have to pick and choose through all the clutter, because the things we hear most, isn't it, is what from our clients?
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do. I'm bombarded with emails, with options, it's in a crowded market. How do I cut through that?
Heck, you can't even go to the toilet these days without seeing an ad on the back of the door. So how do you cut through? How do you make your business stand out from the crowd?
Okay, so this is all about attention and grabbing attention, being able to harness that attention and then monetize those things. So what we're going to share with you really now may sound basic, but it's all about getting back to basics and getting the fundamentals right. So there's only 2 types of marketing that we're aware of.
Yep, that's right. One that works
and one that doesn't. And the one you're probably going to want to know about is the one that does. So the one that doesn't work, just to get it out of the way, is called outbound marketing.
So that's where you put a message out there and pray that it's going to work.
Been there. It's spent those dollars waiting for the phone to ring, crossed fingers. Okay, there's a lot of reasons why it doesn't work. It's got an expiry date. They're old techniques. The yellow pages, for instance, or any particular type of thing that used to work years ago for a lot of businesses is just not cutting it these days. So often you'll find that it's got a very low return on investment. Okay, so the money outlaid, you're not getting it back. And then there's one that does work. And
that's called inbound marketing.
Often referred to as attraction marketing. You would have heard both Sandra and myself talk a lot about attraction marketing. So I'll let Sandra explain the purpose of attraction marketing.
Attraction marketing is exactly what it sounds to be. It's about getting the contacts to come to you. They're hot leads, they're interested, you're irresistible, and they are being drawn to you because you're irresistible. It's about attracting the prospects to you and your business.
Yeah, so we put a hook out into the market, and it's got to be an irresistible offer where they're attracted to us.
That's right. Now, this stuff's not complicated, but what it is exceptionally powerful. Okay,
so let's get right into it. The 6 strategies. Number 1 strategy, reactivate old contacts. How do you do that? We are so many people, and I bet you as you're looking at this video right now, you're thinking, but I don't have any.
I don't have a database. But what about all those people that you've met in networking functions, having coffee, doing business, old contacts, old clients?
Absolutely, absolutely. And there's a drawer probably full of old business cards that you've never used, or you've forgotten that were there. And they may not know fully about you, they may barely remember you, but why not drag them out, re-scan them? If you get a card scanner, get someone like a virtual assistant or your personal assistant or someone, a data entry person, enter in the first name, last name, email address. Start doing database marketing and upload them into a professional email marketing system like Fast Track Email Marketing, which some of you are aware that we look after.
Yeah, that's right, Bill. Then what you want to do is start communicating with them. If you're using a professional email marketing system, you're okay with the spam laws because you've got the ability to unsubscribe at any moment down the bottom of each and every email address, each and every email that you send.
That's right. And you've got to use a professional system like Fast Track Email Marketing. If you want to know more about that system, drop us a line at the end of this video and we'll be happy to organise a one-on-one session with you. Strategy number 2.
Give away something with your irresistible offer. You've got to have some bait on the hook.
Okay, and that could be what? A book, a digital ebook,
A video,
mini e-course, a video like what we're doing right now, or a series thereof,
a webinar,
teleseminars,
coaching sessions, or maybe even a mini course. The opportunities are endless. You just have to look into your business and look at what you can value add, not as a product with purchase, it's something standalone that will inform people about your business, set you up as an expert so that you can and give it away for free.
So what are you good at? What's your niche? What do you find that when you talk about it, you're an expert in that field? Okay, so take that expertise, turn it into a little ebook or an article or something, and most importantly, give it a value. Because information is valuable. So here's my free ebook, 50 free marketing tips, which is actually the reason you're watching this video right now. It's because that's what you subscribed to originally when you came into our database.
That's right, Bill.
And that was valued at $47. And look at all the tremendous value we've added ever since.
Yeah, that's right. What you want to do is create a conversation with these people. You're bringing them in, you've thrown out the fishing line, and then you're bringing them in and giving them great value, because then you'll be known as an expert in your industry.
Hope they get the message. Okay, let's go straight on. Strategy 3, we're halfway there. Stay with us. Got something for you at the end. Strategy 3, free traffic with social media.
Look, social media is the buzzword of the age. It's a great tool for sharing information, creating that expert status, and just getting stuff out there. Use it. It's free.
But you know what the biggest problem most of you will probably be having? I've got 4,000 friends and everyone likes me, but I've got no money. Sound familiar? How do you monetize that? Okay, so when you've got social media, and I sound like a bit of a one-string banjo as one of my clients refers to me as, and you'll know who you are when you're watching this video. It's the marketing funnel, isn't it?
It's about capturing those leads. All those 4,000 friends are great on Facebook, but if you needed to communicate with them off of Facebook tomorrow, could you?
And what happens if Facebook decides in its wisdom to shut your page down one day?
It's all over, bar the shouting.
Yeah, 4,000 fans or my friends down the toilet, okay? So we want to capture them into the top of the database. So use YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. And I know we sound over the top and a bit passionate about this, but we've seen some pretty sad stories where people have lost their entire database.
Right.
Protect your database. It's the gold in your business. So apart from you and the people that work with you, what's the most valuable business asset that you've got?
Your database.
Your database, absolutely. So monetize social media, bring them into your top of your marketing funnel. How? By giving away an irresistible offer about something that you're good at. Give it a value, get them into your contact database using a lead generation capture page.
That's right.
Okay. Now you can do paid advertising if you want it.
Fantastic. Pay-per-click advertising is great. Google does it. LinkedIn does it. Facebook does it. They all do it. It's a great way of taking traffic and pushing them to a page where people can opt in.
And it's all about attention, isn't it?
It is.
So how do we get that attention? Whether it's paid or free, doesn't really matter.
No.
It matters once I got something that works.
That's right.
So try it for free. Get that lead generation capture page. It's a strategy number 3 of 6. Get them into the top of your marketing funnel. When you do, and it's working, great. Then we're going to throw some money in it through pay-per-click or paid advertising. Okay, and you can do that through Facebook fan pages, create a video like what we're creating today. Just give good value content, but ask for something in exchange. First name, email address, minimum, and maybe some other details.
That's right.
Okay, strategy number 4.
Attend live networking events. They're on all the time. And chances are that there is a networking event that is perfect and full of your target market.
Yeah, and if you don't know any of them, look down the bottom of this newsletter or on our original email newsletter, and you'll see we support some networking events as well. We believe in them, we love them, we think they're fantastic. But again, guess what the main problem is?
People go and they don't know what they're doing. They're not out to capture leads.
Yeah, they're there to talk about me, I, And that's very uninteresting, isn't it? You ever been caught in a situation where you ask someone and you're all excited and motivated and you say, "Hi Sandra, how are you today? Tell me all about you."
And then I start to waffle. Is he really interested? No, I don't care. All I want to do is find out about you.
And then I'm going back to sleep again, So wake up. Get to the point quickly and do what we call a 30-second audio business card. We're going to talk more about that in future e-newsletters, but real quickly to the point. Give them a benefit, give them an irresistible offer. "Hi, my name's Bill.
Hi, Bill.
How are you?" And rather than talk about me, I, I'm going to say, "Sandra, I help business owners just like you grow and develop their business, generate more leads and put more income in their pocket at the end of every single month. I've got $200 worth of free marketing stuff. Can I ship a copy off to you?"
Sure can. It's valuable, isn't it? You want to create value for the people that you're talking to.
Great. That's the way to monetize networking. Here's another quick way to monetize networking. Imagine now you're speaking in front of people. You've got a big crowd, you've got 100 people, and you think, "I'm going to try sell them everything that I've got." Bad move. Okay, do you like being sold to? No, neither do we. Neither do you. What I suggest that you do is look at the people in the crowd and tell them to put their hands up. We did this just recently.
Sure did.
Please put your hands up for people that don't want to receive my 50 free marketing tips and my marketing mentor eZine valued at $222. Put your hands up if you don't want to receive that.
There wasn't too many people that put their hands up.
0. Okay, great success rate, and that's how to generate up to, say, 100 leads in under 15 seconds. Pretty valuable content.
But what you've got to do then, Bill, after you've collected those leads, put them in your marketing funnel and use your professional email marketing system to automate the communication with them. Because otherwise, you've just got all these contacts in your database that you're not using.
Follow up, absolutely critical.
The money is in the follow-up.
Absolutely. So, deliver a promise. After you've promised what you said you're going to deliver, get it to them as quickly as possible and keep that ongoing content. Start building that trust and that credibility with that contact database because they don't know you at that point. So that was strategy number 5, how to monetize networking and get it moving.
So strategy number 6 is joint venture partners.
Absolutely. This is a great thing because we know how expensive it is to get sales reps. They're hard to manage. They come and go in and out of industries. This is one of the biggest problems that people come to us with. And even if you're a small sole operator working from home, wouldn't it be great to be able to replicate yourself and have others promoting you? So start building those relationships with like-minded individuals. For instance, if you're a
real estate agent,
yeah.
Perhaps you've got a joint venture partnership with a mortgage provider.
Absolutely.
Or a gardener. But, things like that.
Perfect,
you're looking for people with the same target market with you as you, but not necessarily, not
competitive.
You don't want them to be competitive.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, so find these joint venture partners because just because you maybe have 500 contacts and they've got 3,000, does that make one more valuable than the other?
No, of course not.
All right, so not the size of the database that matters, is it?
It's how you wield it.
Absolutely, it's the quality of the contacts. And get them to endorse you and you endorse them. And they call that endorsed letters. So swap endorsed letters. And of course, what's the purpose of an endorsed letter if you don't have a marketing funnel and give something irresistible and free away at the top of that marketing funnel?
That's right. It's all about creating credibility and reputation.
Right. So cross-promote. Advertise your free report on their e-newsletter and their free report on your e-newsletter. Swap endorsed letters like I just said and share knowledge. Maybe find contributing editors to your newsletter and say, Sandra, could you contribute a good quality article next week in our newsletter?
Yep.
And I'm going to put your web address, your name and a link to your website.
Fantastic. The other way you could do it is teleseminars or webinars. I'm a real estate agent today and I'd get Bill in to talk to my clients about mortgages. By giving away good quality information, you're building your brand and your expertise.
All right. And either way,
all roads lead to Rome.
Always do. The marketing funnel. We're like a one-string banjo when we're talking about this. So whether it's reactivating old contacts,
social media,
networking opportunities,
joint venture partnerships,
speaking opportunities.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. All roads lead to Rome. Bring them in, capture them into your contact database. Make sure you're using a professional email marketing system. And here's a takeaway message from today's article.
if people like you and they trust you, they're more likely to buy from you.
Okay, so in short, people buy from who they know, who they like, and who they trust. And you're probably no different than everyone else, because that's how we all buy. So start building better relationships. Communicate on a regular basis like we do with you.
Get out there, get known.
Absolutely. If you don't do a lot of the things, you can lose massive credibility very quickly. So stop trying to sell. Start providing good quality educational content that's of high value and is relevant to your contact database.
Yeah.
This has been Bill
And Sandra.
and we're your marketing mentors for our My Marketing Mentor first video eZine.
See you next week.
Bye for now.